Blackthorn.
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how and you might still be doubting. Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like still. You've got a keen eye out. He's just, well, Karen.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a sink. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah. No. Not trouble.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with...
That's about the size.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always... And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, but I can't say I'm not grateful.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this. I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. But I didn't say how we're wrong with him. I said something work. He used to love cracking the bones from Malt. Didn't like him. Which he's not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside.
I suppose things happen differences. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? How were they?
I want to know about the sword you showed...
Running around after him?
I suppose I am, yes.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people who my clients? Suppose you're not likely to go, Nick. Fine. If it's Lord Ignac's the man you want, and he's got more money than sense, we reckon he'll still be at the inn in...
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's...
I appreciate the warning. Lawsman.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according, she says he's hardly been touching his bone.
I rather think she might be right. All canids are instinctively inclined to and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. If we assume that it may well be that the bones let frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon. As to where one might find a suitable substitute,
I don't recall ever seeing any of that.
and little wonder. The last elder antelope sighting I recall.
Even so.
Good hunting, Clive.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to do?
Mick told me she was building a ship.
All right, Clive. We'd finished sending half the idol. No excuses now.
Not quite. She said that...
She said that.
She did, yeah.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? She'll probably be halfway to Canva.
Mid.
How may I help you today, Clive? Kuka, but when I close my eyes. Only I don't know how. I wish you were. Come to claim your just desserts? You earned this. All done?
Clive.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto won't be listening.
Is there...
A little. Listen. And it's maybe my fault. But sadly, that square turned out to be more... I can straighten it out, I swear, but I'm gonna need help keeping it...
Be late for the hours.
There you are!
So let me get this straight. And instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you, the man in charge of the... Well, who needs...
Oh, just Martha.
We owe 3 of our most...
Each. They lent us the bulk of the money, will you?
we have that much to hand? I can always...
No, we don't. After the King's ransom, besides.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to show... Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha?
Rocks.
Rocks? He said little something Sid and I set aside for, and I reckon 15 million in overdue debt.
I'm sure there will be.
Well, you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which...
Go. Do you know why I only get...
Because...
Because I'd rather Lady...
Well...
Don't worry.
Really? Do you think so?
No.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Well... Here, Sid.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this lovely bit of kit. Problem is, it won't... Which is why...
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Obelith.
Yep.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but... but anyway, I got a letter. Urgent, by the sound of it.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What? Trouble in Canva. Well...
So what? Mid got us to do all it...
Well, nothing we can do, but next time you plan on visiting...
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Ross
Gav will be leaving with me.
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be... She's got some things to take.
I hope she's telling... Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's Tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And will help too. Didn't you, boy?
Clive, we were...
I wasn't expecting to, but it seems we still owe, and now I doubt it's what...
A star, Rube, is worth at least twice what you owe me.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? Anyway, why are you the one bit much sending the Lord?
Something like that.
Same as always. Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired, probably knew that without it, Sid may have been the face of the hideaway. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it.
His death was hard on everyone.
But he didn't give up, did he? I reckon what he saw in Sid, and don't we all? Does that and...
Naught but wild beasts this end. All their twisted terror.
Fly, Ambrosia.
It's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, it would seem like just the place. I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal? This one. Go, Torgal! This one. Go, Torgal! Now. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your... You all right, boy? People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
They're saying Drake's fang is
Back again, are you?
whole Mother Crystal
Any more
gone.
trouble and you'll be barred?
Yeah.
What are we gonna do?
You.
Calm yourself.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthy patrons.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, he's been dispossessed of his...
I don't suppose a single-edged sword.
Ah.
Then I'll retrieve...
You have but to state it.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac.
A condition I would be...
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went.
I did not. No. Every ill-gotten...
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord...
That will be very...
Farewell.
Faster!
got company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off! Sick! All yours, Torgal!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Dalamil.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call it?
Wyvern. Glad to meet.
A formidable name. Well, Wyvern. Redeem here tells me...
A few moments of your time.
You're a bit...
Master Wyvern.
Oh, true. Karen drove me hard on the price, but it was made in and is used exclusively, they believe. No combat should ever exceed a single strike. And each sword is made for that. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them. But it is the final, a mineral, quite fine. And that, Wyvern, it occurs to me that take this, together with my regard, the very stone of which I spoke, far rarer and a far...
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my...
I am locked in bitter competition with a rival. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count. But only one do I consider my nemesis, and is a...
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. Redeem!
I think his lordship is rather... Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Black...
There's... at the glass gate.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without Sweetwater and oil of talc?
Milady.
Gifts? Oh, my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to settle the hideaway and to...
You disappoint. I thought you might tell Otto he can keep. The man owes me nothing. Nor does the hide. My contribution to...
You once told me, Sid, did you? I'd like to do the same. And for Otto's.
Otto is lucky. I doubt anything could ever replace...
Otto had a son.
Long ago. Yes. And blamed himself for not being able... I don't know how it happened.
I didn't know.
How could you have? Besides Sid, an ill habit.
Go will want to know the stones were delivered.
I noticed you and talk. So, that'll teach me for treating. All right, now we know what you're after.
Speaking of which,
You can, huh? In return, you can thank.
I was just on my way to see him. Sorry for that. Hopefully he'll agree.
You learned something.
I did better than...
Hey, a whetstone?
Yes.
No wonder I couldn't get a son. One hit and all. Might not be so bad if all you have... Good luck on it.
Even so.
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, there'd be no replacing this little rock. I reckon we get a dozen swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to... Nah, no point trying to copy that. But finishing our blades with a whetstone, what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Just imagine it. Good, I won't make a copy.
I'm sure the curse... Just...
I'll be working day... Hey, I owe you one. August 2.
You'll be happy to hear.
And I'll see that my debt to you. You come and find me when...
Right.
What do you need? What's that for you, dear? And?
Ah, were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks.
Ah. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady...
About how she somehow...
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought. The Fenrir of Led... And while the powers attribute...
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken,
you think Tomes helped?
Mick told me she was building a ship.
Good. So Lady Karen...
But she was just too stubborn. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me...
Karen refused...
I hope it wasn't Sam.
I'm sure you were a stag...
How may I help you today, Clive? All yours. All done?
Clive! Oh... Here you go. Seen enough?
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you... Would you prefer that...
Mod deck? I may have, but those were donations.
Of course not. But surely you wouldn't shun the ground...
Oh, fine. Where'd you even get this? A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it when... Might be I already have a buyer. Might be you even know her. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all.
I hear you ended up delivering all... Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which...
Oh! So you're a...
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. It was the only goblet Sid ever used.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories. How long did you know Sid?
Before he died, back in the day. Oh, he bought passage to... We set up drinking Island rum till the morning bell. Quit my post not long after that. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was... before the magic woke inside and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the... with the month. I couldn't turn my back on it, and I couldn't for the life of me under... Luckily, it was him who stood beside me when... Him who cried for him. And he was true to his word, too. Threw away everything he had. I knew then. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
Hmm? What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather goat were at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Ready, go?
Yeah!
Don't get surrounded.
fly, Ambrosia.
Time to fight.
Let me introduce you to mine. And then there was one. This one. Get him. Over here. Get him. All yours, Torgal. That wasn't too bad, was it, Torgal?
Good girl. back to the stables, Carl. Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more. That should do it. If the wine needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Hugo Kupka's dead.
Clive? So, will it be? Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else? Wish I could take one of our
All right there, Sid. How's that hunt for...
I have it here.
That's the stuff. You're a gent. Right then. There we... Tell him on the limbic. And it works just like the...
Very impressive. There's no need.
Don't be... Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours?
What?
Well, we happen to have... I thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots. Ah, I reckon if we...
Well...
That's the spirit. Well?
It certainly feels...
Right?
Thank you.
No, for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavour. And I'm telling you...
Crack the crystal too.
Come on. This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Really?
Oh, aye.
I take it there's...
Oh, what about this?
Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend.
How does a merchant misplace it?
Oh, the man's a coward.
He sent the two of us to fetch.
My brother's right on all account.
We may have seen our share.
You, however, chances are they'll come for you either...
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway...
You've clearly got a fine head on them.
We're lucky now. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of...
All right.
No. You just put an end to those...
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take...
Look lively, you lot. We've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
All yours. Over here.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be...
Seems we
found the cart and didn't leave a sing...
And how exactly will you be getting...
You leave that to us.
You've done your part. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so. What if we wanted...
Ready, go?
Yeah! I see the Dalmex lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least. The path continues on the other side. So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominants and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee, All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, Your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are increasingly battle-hardened. For the siege to end. Good girl. Faster! More refugees.
And they're all making for the Crystalline Dominion.
Because they don't know how to live without the Crystal's blessing. Back to the stables, Carl.
Auckland.
There are no crystals here.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Out of my sight.
Well met.
Many thanks.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the Crystalline Dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not
exception?
for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Juicy pears!
Oh, Good.
Clive,
Slow down, Good.
it's me train. We cannot ride the caravan without...
Do you remember?
It was in me pocket here.
It wouldn't surprise me.
So, to get the power...
I know where. No one knows more about...
Where do we find...
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
No time like the present.
You two go on it. I'm going to check the rest of me stuff.
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
And stops next to the check.
If you're looking for the Crimson Caravans, head out of the...
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By little Ben.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders, and with demand outstripping supply.
So the children are stealing passes?
Yes. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners. And yet...
Which means?
That someone, the same someone, and the same someone who has... Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest... Will you stand with her? You want to get your part, and we want to catch whoever's behind it.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
They won't let you zip, but the guards will definitely spot.
So either we find the people who...
All right.
Thank you kindly. But I don't...
Clive.
A pleasure doing business. The proprietor of the furniture makers. I suggest that you speak with...
The furniture maker.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Caravan stops next to the
Easy pass! Slate your back!
Are you the furniture?
Looking for some... Ah! And a week.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the...
For one, that their target's harder to watch your back, see? And less chance, not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imp.
Their eyes must have...
The fishmonger, round by the gate's been trying...
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life...
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a street urchin.
Orphans.
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the...
A shame.
Whoever's behind this would have to have...
And so should we.
You should start with the children.
It's worth it.
All right, then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come, taste my peaches! They're sweet as nectar!
Excuse me.
Can't stop.
I was just wondering.
Anything you... So guess what?
Sorry.
I'll take the large one.
Do you...
What do you want?
What I want is to...
I don't know. What's...
No, so if they come...
Jug of snake spit for the...
What do you want? It's all right. We're not... We've heard that some... We need to know who's...
I don't know much about it. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him.
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the...
Thank you.
Peaches and pears, beets and beans.
Let me carry your goods.
She must have meant the refugee camp.
Let's hope he's still nearby.
I'm hungry. That big fat donkey was easy. He wouldn't have noticed. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass. Could use one of those things.
Chance to be a fine thing. The moment they found out that...
Would they now?
Shit! We're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you...
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two.
All right.
He can't have gone far. I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy, right?
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
It's all right, Hunter. I just want to...
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal.
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me... I knew they were bad, but Britters didn't come at all half the time. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd...
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
You're... him!
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I gave it to the Carstones. Whatever you do to me, I can't get it back. Not that I go against them, anyway. If it weren't for their guild, me and my mates would have starved.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister? Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? Theodore, at your...
Theodore.
Vultures who have made... They prey on the desperate. I'd been looking into their activities in hope. But it seems they've already stooped to you. Hans is a good lad. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help put an end to the pickpocket, then we all want the same thing. So, what else? We find the Carstones. You get your trader's pass back.
All right, then.
All right, then. Honza, where are they?
Couldn't if I wanted to. I tried following them once, but they spotted me.
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road.
To Laney's Club.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Oh, you better not have scared him.
That's that, then.
Daddy!
There are no crystals here.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia. That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your...
I doubt these are the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
We got company! That's the lot of them.
not a...
Aye. Some of our new...
Especially the little ones.
It will be a shame when they chop them off.
Scum.
The leaders of the castes.
They don't deserve any mercy.
I wasn't planning on...
We're ready when you are,
Oh, I'm ready.
Thank God for Bockland! Kill him! Kill them all!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders... passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. No doubt Goots's is somewhere among them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the good news. Can we leave things here in your hands, Theodore?
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to tell her of the part I played, won't you?
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive.
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were... And their demise, I only hope yours is among the items. Speaking of whom...
You are too... Here, Clive. Goods...
I will.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sorting through it?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way then. But it wouldn't... Would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, for a small fee, we will move any that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand, and who better to join force, wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is... So what would you say to what?
It would be up to...
And our honor. The honor is ours.
Here, Clive.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in...
I shall bear it.
Well, all that remains. Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan.
We'll... Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Ah, Clive. Why, I am what you see. It can be a risky business. This being a border town. Or at least... Don't worry about Honza. Always a pleasure.
Anything I can do for you? And I wouldn't have it any other way. All the better. Fools, the lot of them. Criminals and cow... So thank you. May luck go with you.
If I knew where I
Now I just need to see about getting the word out. Bad news.
Good, actually. The only trouble is the serving girl's still new to the job.
What exactly are you celebrating?
I've come by a particularly fun... Gotan Rouge is the only good...
So I've heard.
Oh. So, gentlemen, who would you pass the good news to a few...
Sounds simple.
So you'll do it. You won't need is Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bollock, 3 of the finest fellows in Bock. Stop by again.
I'll be right back. I've been asked to find Aldrich.
That's me right enough.
The innkeeper sent me.
If he's just got hold of it now.
From the Empire to Bock, lad.
Such is the point. It's Oriflamme one day that the farther you're willing to go, I'd say I've done it.
I see you've been of some assistance.
Perhaps.
Finding someone. I was griping about my lot to a... Now, Joseph's a sellsword.
Any idea where his search for...
The old Zemeckis... Joseph's lived a hard life.
I can't imagine there are too many great...
Water for hire.
That's... them.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want?
Just information.
Now you mention it.
Which way did he go?
I buggered off down the road.
Let's go.
Fly, Ambrosia.
We don't want any.
Neither do I.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him, those ones.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them.
Shush, now.
I only told him.
I'd listen to your... Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here? I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me. Let's get this over.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph?
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves.
I take it things are more complex.
I'd all but ruled out bandits because our thieves had no interest in gold or gem. Add to that the rumors of goblin. I launched myself at them, full of the others. They stole because it was that or starvation.
So you spared them?
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such... And once they've learned to hunt and...
I'm impressed.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to... Oh, and... don't mention...
Your secret's safe with...
I appreciate it. Thank you. I'd always thought of goblins as mindless.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Anything I can do for you? Farewell, then.
Porter for hire. The best servant.
Joseph's fine. He certainly knows his business.
A good man to have around that. Thank you for putting...
Pardon me, but would you happen to... That well-notched steel... Might you be convinced...
How exactly?
Well, and I require a rush. Should you accept? You will not... Well...
My arms.
Wonderful.
But where are we...
Along the old Zemeckis. Quickly!
wait.
I better make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
That's that then.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin. No one's good for
Are you hurt?
Happily not, but more importantly, we have arrived. Colossal vessels. Airships, we call them. With very little. Oblige me if you would. Though we ourselves find fallen ruins a tantalizing mystery, no doubt. But me... Come, good sir.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Good girl. Not again. All right then. Who's first?
Get him! Over here! Stop!
You're going to get... Oh, that would not win such majesties. As in reaching for their holy... Alas, the full truth of the matter, but we must not dwell. Onward.
Let's go.
Yeah!
This time.
Farewell.
Still in one piece?
It would seem so. And once more, you impress me. Though Moss, the chronicler, he offers little in the way of could the construction of such alas, all is mere...
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course.
Glad to help.
I fear I may have rather... You see, even... And so I...
That's what this...
I am afraid.
Fine.
And so, here, your reward for humoring...
Let me carry your goods.
Peaches and pears.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
That's me. The innkeeper. He thought you might like to join.
You know,
Wine and ham to spare.
Comes with being the place ever. We get meat from San. My old man knew what he was. Anyway, thanks for.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Tight-fisted spot.
The Empire's your enemy, not us.
I'm looking for Bolek.
Well, you found him.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just...
I've never said no to a...
You must be a busy man.
The market will be flooded with refugees. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And when they do, well, you know what?
Hold on. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Come, taste my peaches.
I'll take the large
What I
one.
really want to be...
Here you are, good.
Me pass! Oh, thank you. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Honza. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us this hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got. And Goots.
That's all right.
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith. Well, I'm going to be your first customer. I'm going to save...
Oh.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle. town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
Right. Let's go.
I see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Terence.
My prince.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. This is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge. Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's happening?
I don't know. Torgal! way.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight.
But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear.
Those were Imperial Dragoons. What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
Get him! Now go! Over here! Around! Quickly! Cut them down! Get him!
This one. There's no doubt about it. They're Dragoons. What is this then? A civil war? Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
All yours, Torgal! Go for it! Go, Torgal!
Ward secured, Captain. None of the Emperor's forces remain. We'll gather the men. We press on to the council chambers. Yes, Captain. What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Captain. Good. Then all that remains is that throne that protects us.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go. Ah, a goods lift.
Where in Gringo's name did you come from? Intruders! Defend the gates!
Get him! This one!
Now, Torgal!
Get him!
Go, Torgal!
This one!
Go, Torgal!
Get him! This one!
Kill! Now, Torgal!
Can you see him anywhere?
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets. Get ready to move.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
Goots, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there? Bahamut.
Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yoda, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
So,
We destroy the heart. As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the...
And Bahamut has gone for now.
What? And they've used like... I packed everything up before, but I won't be giving it away.
Thank you, Goot.
Do you need out? I've got some good stuff for yous. Is there out else you need? Right on, here you go. Thank you. Is there out else you need? Thank you. Right on, here you go. You want us to make you something? You don't want me to make yours out else?
You be brave now, boy.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive.
Oh, but remember...
And I dare say we'll be seeing him... No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether. Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned.
And there's no reason to hold back.
us.
Fuck. Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming!
We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
Come again. Not now. Slow.
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all.
There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
Then so should we.
Those the council chambers. How are they still standing?
I don't know.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
We're getting close. Somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I. Nice try.
These beasts... they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right! Answer him.
We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you. honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua. My darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive? When the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak! Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Joshua!
This is drinking the ether.
We have to stop him.
Stronger than this. Come on, Ifrit. Show us your true power. climb. We can. We will. Together. Are you ready? Ready!
Joshua!
Clive!
My brother.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
This is for my father! It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You there. One section.
Don't reinforce
will be found. This is our situation.
Report, Captain. It could be citizens of
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Don't be dally, man. Go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out
Make sure the doors are locked.
next move.
By the light! Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Senbrek. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, Though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What? Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the mother crystals crumble one by one, and the blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother. Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
Not again.
Brother?
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Mother.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty. Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours. Mother.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all. Tony won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
It will take time to come to terms with everything that happened in the Dominion. But time... It's the one thing we always seem to lack.